Hi, hello, happy Sabbath and Shabbat Shalom. Well, I am soon hopefully going to be having all these babies out of here and back in the field, which will instantly destroy the field, but it's kind of what the field's there for. I'll get over here and give you a little more close-up here in a minute. The grapevines are flowering pretty well, certain ones. Some are flowering but not fruiting. See, I don't know how many will fruit, how many won't. Never know that. Somewhere over here, I don't see him. Oh, I bet he's in that hay crib. Yeah, that's probably where he's at. Let's see if we can see him. Yep, there he is. Oh, you can't really see him very well. But, there he is. That is White Oak. He was born a couple days ago. About 3 or 4 days ago. So White Oak is our latest little baby. His mama, Chestnut, was the last to be having kids this year. But pretty soon we'll get a lot of them out here. I say pretty soon. It's a relative term because I still got to put this wall up first and do some other repairs. Because right now I couldn't put them out there without having them mingle with the boys, unfortunately. And so this got tore up by Mr. Snookums a while back when he decided to climb over the fence, and so I had to put that back in place. As you can see, the screws that went in there didn't do much to hold it in there. Hopefully the 5-inch screws that I've got now will do better. I still have yet to finish this whole mess along through here. Got a long ways to go, I guess, but hopefully I can get this all fixed up. The reason I'm out in this field is to go ahead and show what I have been doing this last week. Again, one thing about the Sabbath reports is it's here to show changes, not the same old, same old. So I pretty much, there are things that, if it hasn't changed, I won't make much comment on it. Because, well, if it's the same as it ever was, then, well, there's no reason to remark on it. Alright, so this field, which is usually barren, is pretty lush right now, although as soon as they get in it, they'll be barren again. So there's Mr. O'Malley out there being boss man. And Mr. Snookums is probably around there somewhere. There he is, I see him. I say I see him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, there he is. There's Mr. Snookums. They're just out wandering around eating whatever they want. I put in this gate, which was up around the corner down here to keep them out of here so they can't get in there. I had to dig out that area to get the ground flat enough for them to not be able to crawl under it. So I put this gate in, and it's hopefully going to hold it secured to this scaffolding I've got up here. Got me some steel posts, and I sharpened them up because around here you kind of have to with all the rocks. I have this other wire. I've had the wire laying out here all rolled up for a long time, and right now, as you see, I've got it strapped in here, trying to get it stretched good and tight so I can put in. And then I will get, when I put them posts in, I'll put up just like you see over there. Just like I've got those, there's a metal T-post, and then there's the oak board. It's exactly what I'm going to do over here, same way. And all this will be stapled together. I don't think I'll go necessarily with 3 pieces of wire, but I might, I don't know. But I'll have the one anchored to the ground, and the other one will be up at this height. And that will, again, as you see here, I've got a strap still in its container. I've got it strapped up here, and then I will take this, and when I get it anchored properly, because I will want this gate to remain openable, I will take this wire, separate it, and move it around for part of this. Ultimately though, again, this fence is meant to go in a straight line to that far corner over there, which is, hopefully I'm, that far corner over there. Oops, I can't let go of the camera without it shaking. So the thing is that I will have to put a post in where that tree is, because like all these other trees that are all dying, eventually it will no longer be a post. Same with that one. So instead of just trying to tie to that, I'm just going to come right through here, which will be, well, you're going to be taking all that out of this field. Yeah, well, it wasn't much to lose, and it gives me a room to work around the back side of this anyhow. Probability is what I'll end up doing is importing some good quality soil here, and when I've got good quality soil in here, then I'll rework it enough to have it leveled and have good nutritional value. Somehow, some kind of edible, I know it's edible because I ate a bite at one of them, one of these plants. I don't know if it's a mustard, a beet, a radish. Of course the boys or the groundhogs or somebody's eating the tops off of it already a little bit. I'm going to put a cage around this so that I can get seeds from it. I was already eating some and it tastes pretty good. It's very mild, it's not super hot. It's got a little muskiness to it, kind of like a turnip. But I think it's pretty good, and I think it'll make a lot of good greens. So I want to make, first thing is have it go to seed. That way I can have whatever it is, I can plant it somewhere else and not worry about killing it in transplantation. Other than that, I have not done anything new up here on the well house in a couple weeks, because I have not yet got my welder back together where I need to. I have dug some of this manure out of here for the express purpose of planting potted gardens. I took that grill off a while ago and I put some, it looks like it's bubbling or something in there. I wonder what's causing that. Huh. Weird. It's, maybe there's, it's a big moth drowning in there. Alright, well, that's fine. Moth can drown in there, that's fine. Not a problem. It's a big moth, like an atlas moth. I wonder what in the world was making all that water move around like that. Anyhow, well, there's an atlas moth that got in there and it's drowning. Big deal. But yeah, I put some Ridex in there to help digest some of the, hopefully help digest some of the manure that's gotten in there so it doesn't back up. Some more of the mom's outdoor plants she got that are, I don't know if she's watering them or not, but some of them are getting watered by the rain. Our strawberry plants being hopefully protected from the goats. Can't be protected from the squirrels, unfortunately, because, well, squirrels aren't affected by fences. Now, get this over here. I'm doing that because the boys could come in here if I don't have that locked shut, because it doesn't have a functional latch at this time. So I was just using that piece of aluminum shower channel, which will eventually be a channel for a door, sliding door. Right at the moment, it's a locker for a swinging gate. I've got a very particular place that it fits quite well and holds that in the place it should be. The big boys, looks like they or somebody came along through here and knocked my epoxy over. Oh boy, I wonder what that's all about. Huh. Strange. That wasn't here yesterday. Hope that wasn't something Mom did. Anyhow, so they've been camping out back in here, and so they're making a big mess of poop and pee back in here, but I'm letting them because it's not like I'm going to contain them anywhere else. They stay back here and they camp out and they're dry and they're happy. Well, a lot of goat poop over here now that they're out here eating all the time. We're in theory under another flood watch. We're like a flood watch a week now. So my 7 tons of timber isn't drying out yet because I haven't got it tarped yet. I need to, especially with all this non-stop rain. But on the overall, the fact I have it and I can get it shielded, hopefully I can get it protected. Let's go up here and see if they've eaten any of my gentians. I say my gentians, they're not mine. Not even on my land. But that one looks like after somebody bit the top off of it, it's trying to grow new tops, which is neat. This one over here still seems to be lively and doing well. Again, hopefully there'll be a bunch of them and hopefully they'll make a lot of flowers and reproduce really well. I don't know. I wonder if the boys have bothered to eat any of the poison ivy. Probably not. No, they haven't. I gotta get in here and spray for poison ivy. I know they ate up Mom's long time back. There have been a couple little oh, my brain went dead. I can't remember what they're called. Anyhow, flowers. Purple flowers. Oh, lilacs, yeah. Ate up the lilacs. So I don't know if they're alive or not. I need to cap them off with something to protect them. There's the boys over there devouring everything that they feel like is devourable. Yeah, which is fine. That's kind of the issue, you know. And even if they eat the roses up, which I'm not a real big fan of them eating the roses, but they've eaten other flower bushes too, so it is what it is. But I had honestly thought that this rose had already bloomed for the year. Really did. I thought that it had already been done blooming, but apparently I was completely wrong, because now it is out and blooming pretty well right here. So as you see, clearly it's flowering whether I thought it had or not. Oh well, what can I say? Yeah, for the most part, really not a lot of anything's really changed much this week. We weren't in town last week because we went up to Bolivar and Lewisburg for a church event. So we didn't really, I didn't take the time to get down here and make a video report because we left out early Friday morning. Of course, purple cone flowers are filling out. I don't think, but there was maybe one cone flower last time I did a report. If that, I guess there was one. But now, besides the daisies in the field, there's coneflowers and yellow-eyed Susans coming up. See, there's the yellow-eyed Susan and the coneflowers. And of course there's lots and lots of horse mint. And there'll be some wild petunias and stuff in here. Whatever the boys don't eat. And yeah, there's other flowers that are coming up that are opening up that'll be more visible in a week or so. I think this is probably the most of these coneflowers that I recall have ever been out here at one time as far as population, because it's been a really wet year, lots of rain, and therefore with a lot of rain, we ended up with a lot of flowers. People talk about April showers and May flowers. We had April, May, June, July showers, it looks like. But see, there is black-eyed Susan or purple-eyed Susan. There's different ones. Mom was trying to tell me one was the other, and I'm like, no, they're different. And there's black, purple, brown, and yellow. And that one, what do you call it, black or purple? And the distinction is fairly fine and finite. It does not appear that our crepe myrtle has decided to flower. And I know that, well, some of this wild, starts with an A, not asparagus, alfalfa stuff is flowering, but crepe myrtle over here is not. It's not yet. But we got baby crepe myrtles popping up around through here, which makes it where I have to be more careful how I mow, since I want to try to encourage them to grow. I say babies, they could be just root suckers off of this one, in which case they may not make anything. Pretty much. Let's go down here and see how much the local flooding has undone any of my vain attempts at trying to fill in the road. Had the tractor running the other day, and we tried to fill in some of the washed out roadway here so that a person could reasonably get in and out of this driveway here. And I put some regular rocks and stuff in there. It looks like either I failed dismally or the water fought back at me or something, because there's regular rocks out in the road, but there are still some in the path of destruction here. And the idea is to put enough of these full-size rocks in here that in theory it will, you can still even see tire tracks in the mud. Theoretically, if I pack enough rocks in here, it'll give it somewhere to drain without washing the road out. We shall see. And then finally, let's go see how this little plant's doing over here, if it's done flowering for the year or not, since it's the first time it's flowered in 10 years or thereabouts. Wouldn't surprise me if it isn't already done. Looks like it is actually done blooming. Yeah, I would say it's probably not going to flower anymore this year. But it did flower, and I'm happy for that. Eventually I do need to transplant it out of here to somewhere else so that it's safer. That's pretty much all for the flowers. Now, I haven't really been doing much in the shop, but I've been kind of lining up for some work in the shop. Well, I sure hope there ain't standing water over here. I have to wade through since I ain't got my mud boots on. Yeah. Well, okay. I think I accidentally killed one of those pecan trees I tried to plant. Tried to look at it, and I think I broke it off before it could get good and rooted. So if I did, I'm sorry, but too late now. It was in here. Whether it lives is going to be unknown till for a week or two. If it doesn't, I'll just take it and take the bucket and drive it up there so Mom puts tomato plant in it. We won't worry about it. Truck's still down here because of the stormy weather. I want to keep it facing away from hail, wind, and falling debris. And finally, least of all, of course, I showed you the copper for my welder connections, and these steel bars, different diameters, and drill bits, are for straightening And I'm going to use this pipe tool, which is often seen as just a curver, but you can also use it as a straightener too. You just set it at the right distance, and you put a bar in the middle, and you run the pipe over it until it's, well, straight. So that's what that's all about. And then when I get that done, I'll cut it to length, and I will make ground clamps and ground joints and things, cable ties and joints that I can tie my welder back together with. That is all of it for this Sabbath report, and sorry that there's not much news going on. It hasn't been. I've been sick and I've been out of town. It's been raining, and what I have done doesn't show up very well. So for now, shalom till next time.